our city is most inefficiently spaced. So you've got the bulk of your densities furthest from the areas of economic opportunity. So if you think about it, areas like Soweto, Diepsloot, Orange Farm sit on the periphery of the broader urban system. South African cities are generally described as inside-out cities. We've got multiple CBDs in Johannesburg, and so that's why we're using BRT or a mass transit system to restitch and reknit the city together. Melville is located on a corridor that connects Soweto to the CBD, and it runs along the extent of Empire and Perth. And part of what this is about is how do we strengthen those connections between those areas. Some of these areas are currently sitting at between 30 and 40 dwelling units per hectare. In the long term, we're looking at between 250 to 500 dwelling units per hectare, but that's a 20-year view.
These areas will be rezoned for high density housing, student accommodation, social housing. We're talking six to 8 story buildings and increasing the population of this general area 4 times. The city, as it stands at the moment, can't even provide proper services and infrastructure to the existing communities.
A more densified area would mean more opportunity for crime. I think this is the oldest restaurant in Melville now. And the oldest shop would be Fred the Barber around the corner.
I'm the owner of a barber shop for 43 years. Still going strong, and hopefully I can still last another couple of years. I enjoy what I'm doing, and I've devoted my life to this area, to Melville. This is a heritage community, and it's a village community, and I don't think this high density story is going to, it's definitely going to ruin Melville, definitely. It's going to be mostly student accommodation, and students don't really spend money. So, it's going to kill all the businesses.
Business will be safer, and people, they will be safe as well, because they were saying Melville has become dangerous for the tortoise. Now it can be better because everywhere there will be people walking. And see Melville, how it looks like. It's good to become a big city, I think so. That's good.
To bring that kind of high density living into an area like this, I don't know how that's going to work, and I definitely don't want to be part of it. So unfortunately, we are going to be leaving Melville.
These are, I think, the most beautiful part of Melville. We're calling it the corridors of destruction, because it'll just wipe out settled suburbs where people have been living for ages. I mean, many of our houses are over 100 years old.
If you're a municipality, one of your major revenue streams is rates and taxes, which come from property values. So it is certainly not in our interest as a city, as a business, to destroy property values. So your residential area, as you know it, will change, and it may not suit people who are used to a particular lifestyle. In the last 10 years, the population in the city has grown by about 30%. And I think those growth patterns are projected going forward. Urbanization is actually positive for the city. It attracts young, capable, energetic people to the city, and that becomes an asset for a place like Johannesburg.
Know more. eNCA.com